playing billiards. What a better way to spend the weekend. In this vlog video, I came over to my in-laws' house and I'm gonna spend some time chilling with my brother-in-law, Paul. You'll get to meet him in just a minute. But come hang out with me while I play some pool and drink some beer. I'll go ahead and chalk up before we get started. Oh. Uh-oh. Oopsie. Oh boy. Let's just...
So you put it right through it.
I know! I'll just put it back together. Okay. I'll go ahead and play. Okay.
That was all spook.
Yeah, span, not bad. I didn't make anything, but that's okay.
Someone's on that.
This is the true story of Walter Nebeker. Doing what he likes best, fighting crime in the streets. You see, Walter's a policeman. Unfortunately, the chief doesn't want Walter on the streets. Captain, get back here.
When we first started playing, we weren't as familiar with any of the professional pool rules, so we just played with what we call like bar rules or like prison rules.
Fortunately for me,
Kind of like a anything goes sort of deal, but over time, we actually have tried to learn more about the game and about implementing more of the rules as we play.
Can be made to look real, sound real.
Okay, you still didn't make anything, right?
Given
Nope,
enough power, it
but
can even be made to feel
it's your moment to shine.
That's kind of what got me into this world.
Yahoo! Okay, I'm the stripies.
Strap cities. It's right here.
My name is Automan. You must be Walter Nebeker. How did you know that?
It's okay.
I may not have anything for a couple of days. I need a promise.
Sure. Set up for next time.
It's definitely a game of touch and a game of feel, and it usually takes me a couple of games before I really get into it and get warmed up. So, also usually after a couple of drinks. That is where it's my time to shine. Usually after a couple of drinks, I get better and everybody else gets worse. So that is always in my favor.
Jimmy Connor's playing tennis. John Travolta dancing. In fact, on a scale of 1 to 10, think of me as an 11.
Is it back up?
Created a monster.
No, what Walter really created was a wonderful force for good. Automan. That's me.
Alright. I'll try some cook. Well, not too bad. Not too bad. Plenty of choice. Plenty of choice. You have the 8. You have.
Let's see.
Bye. We're ready.
Mr. Wells!
Gee,
Thank goodness we caught you in
did
time.
you see?
Time for what? I was just about to catch your plane.
Mr. Davis would like you to phone him before you board.
Security. If the boss wants me to call, I guess I call.
Right this way, Mr. Wells.
I can't believe this whole thing is for me. I mean, this is class.
You'll never be the same.
Here you are, sir.
Thank you.
My pleasure.
Cheers.
Thank you. Yeah, that's exactly what I meant to do. Let's see if we can get this 14 in the side pocket over there. Finish. Alright. And now the 8 ball. Let's see.
I don't know, just
I guess I'll try to hit it in this bucket. That one.
Here, look, I want you to just copy down names, numbers, anything you find on any little scraps.
Right. What are we looking for?
Some kind of a pattern. I've got the names of companies, countries, people, some particular you can Look, you said that this machine could talk.
Well, I made it, but I made yours
Interface
too.
with other computers.
Does that count? Do I win?
Do that.
I think I
Corporations,
win.
Cars, phone numbers. Get this machine to talk to other computers that might have any of these names, companies, anything. I mean, if a man has made a flight someplace, then you find out from the airline computer who else was on the flight, who paid for the ticket.
Well,
Who
we
else
asked the
might have
Oracle,
worked for any
aka
of the companies
Google,
listed?
about the rules.
In other words,
And because
we
I
want
hit
every
the
name
8
in this
balls
file
and then the
cross-referenced with every
opponent's
other.
ball in, I did not win. I
Cross-referencing.
actually lost.
I mean, we didn't even have that
Yeah.
word when I got started.
But that's okay. On to game number 2.
Well,
I'm
now
gonna
that should
do
scare the hell out
better
of
and I'm gonna win this time.
Sure.
Damn.
those crooks. That computer's just as big as your computer, kid, not to mention newer.
Special sections. Walter Nebeker speaking. He's right here.
Yeah.
It's for you.
Now we're ready for round 2.
Jack,
Round 2, 2, 2,
think we
2,
got
2.
them.
Jeez.
Another young engineer flying to
You gonna break
London
this time?
Supertech has been
All right.
diverted from
I
the
shall
boarding
break
gate by 2 men.
When?
Just now, he's making a phone call verifying their credentials. And then they
A little
the other
tornado
side of the
skin on
airport
this
to the
ball.
private jet terminal. It has to be the same MO they
When
used
you
last week.
started,
All right, stay put. I'll be right
was-
down. I'll be calling.
I may not have anything for a couple of days.
Walter, I need a promise.
Sure.
It wasn't a bad
Show
break.
Anyone in the department, anything you
He
come
was-
up with, okay? I mean, anyone.
You're about the only one who talks to me
It would
anyway.
have taken weeks for me to pull this.
Thanks, kid.
Now, we're at the fastest spell shop in the first. Well, since you knocked them both in, where do you want to be, stripes or solid?
You need the socks. Oh man, that should have been an easy one. Dang.
It's gonna be tough.
Is it not enough? Can you break up 500? No, 500s. John says.
Is everything alright?
Apparently my money is no good here.
Oh, that's a good permission. Willie.
We have played pool in a couple of really awesome places and a couple of dive places around Hickory. If you're from Hickory, then you might be familiar with some of these spots. We used to play at a place called Bourbon Street. It was pretty close to downtown Hickory, and it was kind of a dive, but it was really cool. And it was more or less a clubhouse for like burnt out hippies.
It'll be like this from now on.
But I enjoyed going there. It was pretty
Orlando
awesome.
firm.
But they
What
didn't
firm
make it
was
through
that?
COVID. They wound up shutting down. So that
Immigration.
was a good place back in the day.
I think I understand.
Just the-
We've never been questioned before.
No, sir, we're not going to trouble you now. We're just being hassled about paying closer attention to private planes going in and out of here. What's your destination?
London.
Can I see some identification?
Did he? Could be.
Mr. Wilson is already late.
That's right. I was
Yeah, are
scheduled
you
to go out
doing
on
this?
Pan Am until they decided to send me on
Teeth
their
got
own.
crazy.
Listen, the man is just trying to do his job. Let's show him our identification, all right?
There also used to be a place called Randolph's, and we only went there a couple times, mostly because there was a lot of fights that would break out there. So it started to just not feel as safe. So we just kind of stopped going to that one.
For God's sake, you're alive.
But now there's a pool table here, so we don't have to worry about it.
Damn worried we don't give you up.
Come, Mr. Boz, we have a debriefing session scheduled for you. But first,
What is all this, Marty?
Shoot.
What's going on? Just like I said,
No.
we're working the same as we always did.
It takes a lot of power.
It's simple.
Draws
they give
from
us
the whole
everything
building.
we could want, and in return, we do our jobs.
Exactly say
Nope.
everything. We're prisoners here.
Excuse.
Name
Lieutenant Curtis isn't the only one in the department that was on your side.
Oh, it's okay. I still got it away from the 8-ball. That's alright.
Didn't want anyone to see us.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Dun, 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 dun.
Jack! We get around that. We don't. The guards are all on with submachine guns. Nice.
Cool.
Do they know you?
I guess too, it's not like they have 2-day prime shipping for bull pages. They'll have to get one of the baby ones, you know.
I'm a prime member? That's like, no, you don't understand, my boy. This takes like 20 guys to bring in.
Hey, you've seen me in action. What am I? Squad of Girl Scouts?
1 feet.
Time to choose up sides.
A glass of water into this, whatever it is.
The keyboard.
Is that what it is? I thought it was a typewriter. What are you doing here?
I had to check over these requisitions for Wally.
Never mind that. Call my wife. Tell her I have to see the commissioner this evening about these damn kidnappings. And I'll be home when I get there. Make sure the feds pay for this. I don't want to see it appear on. So grin and bear it.
I'm sorry I got you in trouble.
That's all right.
I can't talk about it right now.
You're gonna have to, or I won't sleep.
Roxanne, I had no business using the police computer for my personal projects.
Is that what that was?
It was a hologram.
But if I do go for that,
An
alright, you know,
electronic
I'll just do
simulation
it.
in three-dimensional pictures of someone.
This is 4 people.
Well, it started off as 4. Then I added some more. Now they're all in there together. They're becoming one.
What's it going to do for a brain? Whose thoughts is it going to have?
Oh, well, I programmed in all kinds of good stuff for super sleuthing, from James Bond to Sherlock Holmes.
That's the delivery guy.
Do you mind if I sit down?
A cup of coffee and a sandwich?
No, not at all. It might be better that way.
You're serious? You're going to show me your new game?
Let's
It
see.
started off as a game, Automan. Now it's real. Here, I'll show you.
Well, I'm obviously gonna have to pull that one.
What happened to Automan?
Damn.
It isn't working?
Alright, set up.
It either isn't getting enough power,
Or
he isn't ready to come
I
out.
go for the 13.
isn't ready. This isn't Broadway, Wally.
No.
What's to be ready? It's a game.
No, it's a computerized program that has all the functions of a real person.
Oh,
If the
okay.
computer is still assimilating the facts, well, it won't appear unless it's
Now
ready.
we have
That's
ourselves
the
a
way
game.
computers work.
Why are you doing this?
A war has been waged.
You think I'm crazy?
No, I'm
That's
gonna
why
try
you
something
won't go out with
very crazy
I don't
different.
think you're crazy.
You must find
It's strange sometimes. The way to keep to yourself and all.
What choice do I have? The captain won't let anybody talk to me. He doesn't believe in computers.
You have to understand, he's an old-fashioned cop. He doesn't trust change.
But he's wrong. Lieutenant Curtis trusts me. He just gave me a whole investigation to run.
Why? Why did the power dim?
It takes a lot of power. Draws from the whole building.
You can't be doing things that'll get you suspended. You know the captain's just waiting for an excuse.
I know.
Thought I'd warn you.
Why?
Maybe Lieutenant Curtis
Wait.
isn't the
Whoa.
only one in the department who's
Were
on
you
your
speaking?
side.
Just
Guess I'll try.
Uh-oh. We're going with the half stick?
Yeah, I'll try. I don't know if it'll be successful, but...
When they arrived on the scene,
Welcome to Hogwarts. You know, give it a wave, Harry. Say love yours.
What was Jack doing prowling around a garage in downtown LA?
Captain, I told you. I wasn't getting any
No.
cooperation
Oh, no.
from Curtis. He's a
Not
hot
only did
shot.
I
He
miss,
wants all
but
the
I
glory,
scratched.
so he doesn't share his evidence.
Oh.
And this is what it got him.
You think the kidnappers got him, huh?
Well, I don't know too many cops will leave their car and gun behind if everything's okay.
Okay. Add Curtis to the list.
You can
That
put
makes
it wherever
11.
you want, Paul.
Yeah, but I didn't.
We just
I
got a call from
scratched
Super
and
Tech
it's
Corporation.
play
The top
off
engineer
away from
disappeared
the
before he
last
got on his flight
Okay.
to London.
Yeah.
So are
Top
you in
engineer.
seats?
What is this?
Yeah, but you can stay.
What kind of loonies are behind this?
Only something. Hello, the challenge awaits. I would go this way, this way, this way, and gently glide and hit from the side.
Drink in the freshness of the Alps, Lieutenant.
Your taste?
This will be your home for some time.
I can get all the snow I want in the Sierras, thank you.
There's much more than snow here.
Okay.
People save for a lifetime to come to these mountains.
No, that is a squash.
As people could say, your freedom.
There would be no mercy on this
But if
one.
you make the right
Because
adjustments,
I
you
will
can live a
chalk
life
up
here
for the
that can
and
fulfill
go for the
anyone's
kill
dream.
shot.
Like it or not.
Oh man, I gotta do it from the
Everything's
opposite
trade-offs.
again.
I just want you to know that we'll be interrogating you as soon as you're a little stronger. But then I hope you'll realize that your best interests are our best interests.
And if I don't?
Well,
All right for you.
I suppose the alternative to a good life is a good death.
Honest answers.
And degenerating from there for a really hard day. We might
Yes,
arrange
you
a
do
very
have
bad
a
death.
chin. Yes, you do. So you're the
I
never
must leave
saw.
this picturesque paradise for a few days, but think about it. We need only know the extent of your penetration. into our
Diabetes and other risk factors can
But I don't
quietly
mean
stress the
anyone at
kidneys
all
with
to whom you may have
negative
given
impacts
any
on the heart.
information about our work.
That's what you should ask your doctor about a supplemental called UACR. Most mysticism for kidney disease and related heart risk.
What happened to you, Jack? You've got to help me find
Never
out.
seen the decoration.
I've run everything you gave me. Still doesn't mean a thing to me.
Oh, I should have bumped it harder. It was a long shot.
Come on, Automan.
It was a long.
Something.
Where are you?
Stop it.
Did you in that?
It's
Down the wavelength
days.
universe.
You're going to
The only
lose your
dimension.
job,
Space.
your mind.
Oh boy, I know where this one's
Ollie,
going to go.
you're never going to see Jack again. Something terrible has happened, and he is not coming back.
You're wrong, Roxanne. And it isn't just Jack. Something has happened to a lot of people. That's what Jack was having me check
So
out the
that's
night he
so
disappeared.
scratch.
It is a
But
scratch.
how can wasting your time here possibly help find Jack?
Let's try to set
What
yourself
happened
up
to Jack was in my
here.
computer. I just couldn't reach it.
Little boy.
Automan can change that. I've programmed him to be everything I ever dreamed of being as a policeman.
When do I get to see him?
I don't think he's coming.
If he isn't coming, do you think we could go get a cup of coffee and a sandwich?
That'd be swell. I'll even shave.
Maybe you better turn off your machine.
No, that's all right. Automan may decide to show up after he sorts out some of the facts that I've sent him.
Another English.
For a cop to nominate.
Wait. Pine Circus pool.
Walter?
Okay. Well, strike students.
I'm the stripies.
I've urgent news.
Not just the stripes, but the stripe.
Yes, she really is something. But we have more important work to do. We must find Walter.
Roxanne, you know, the captain thinks I'm a little weird because I try and solve crimes with a computer.
Soldier of fortune.
Do you find me
Man.
weird?
Supper.
You're hustling me.
I just thought you were misunderstood.
I'm not a shark, I
And now?
swear.
You have to admit you couldn't show me, Automan.
I
It's
told
like,
you
I'm
he only
blind.
appears when
Oh, I
he's
better
ready.
move.
Hey, do right. Check this action, brother. How does a little guy like that get it on so good with a chick like her?
All right. Now you are talking. Yo, honey.
Were you speaking to us?
Just
Is this
ignore
one
them,
mine?
Molly.
We're cops.
They won't care.
That TV don't count.
I care, sweetheart. As a matter of fact, I got you.
Very careful. Very careful.
I'm in love.
Lucky number 7.
I'm warning you for your own good. You don't know who I am.
Is that supposed to make a difference?
What's up?
Stay out of this, Roxanne. I'll handle it. Now, you guys
From
hold it
the
right
thunder,
there.
from the
You
chalk.
take one step further, and you're going to have to answer to me.
Thunder chalk.
That's better. You see, Roxanne, you just have to be firm.
Don't want to do
All right,
something.
wise guy. I don't like tricks.
One cool place in Hickory, if you haven't been, is the Q. It just opened up not that long ago. It used to be the Fresh Chef, but now it changed into a pool hall called the Q. And they actually have really nice tables.
Good evening,
The lighting
gentlemen.
is really good, and everybody's been super friendly. So you should definitely check it out. It's on 127 in
We've some very evil
Hickory.
men to eradicate.
Oh, is it my turn?
This is your turn.
Oh, that's my Q.
It's time? Now? At this very minute? Roxanne, I have to go.
Roxanne will be fine. Hurry. We must be back before morning.
Roxanne, you heard him. I have to go.
Yeah, bounce it here.
It's over there, then over there.
I'll never forget this evening. Thank you. I'll call you.
We now have the necessary facts assimilated to find Jack.
Why didn't you say so?
I just did.
How do we find him?
Still hate your
A
ball.
step-by-step process
We
based on
made
the facts you
con-
program.
They're Jack's
Where
facts.
are
I
we
just
going to
refined
go?
them.
Oh.
Where do we go? Is he alive?
We won't know until we're further along.
What's the matter?
You have time to ride in that.
How do you know how much time we have?
I know my own limitations. The city's power requirements will treble at dawn. You must ride with me.
In what?
Cursor?
Toothbrushes.
I knew that probably wasn't gonna work, but
Man,
I
do
thought
you
I would
have a set of
try
wheels?
anyway.
Get in.
Just give it a try.
Almost missed. Oh no, I'm. Oh.
You'll
Yeah,
never
yeah,
make the
yeah, yeah.
turn.
Push. Come on. Just. That's your home.
God, that was a 90-degree turn.
You programmed me to make 90-degree turns.
Yeah, but that was for a game. All games make 90-degree turns. Donkey Kong, Pac-Man.
We advertised.
I know
Very
quite
good
well.
too.
Wait a minute. You know who quite well?
Pac-Man. We're close friends. Now, Donkey Kong is an animal.
Oh. This is a bad dream. I'm making this up.
Well, you did make this up. All of it. Remember?
Yeah. This is a lot more real than I'd planned on.
It was the Winter
Did you
Samuel.
imagine yours was the only wavelength in the universe? The only dimension in space?
And then you hit.
I don't
And
suppose
the-
you'd mind signaling next time.
Well, it's unnecessary. Inasmuch as nothing can touch us, we cannot
Oh,
impact on
man.
anything else.
All right, I have a feeling the next few shots I'll get.
Mine is a world of space and energy, not substance.
Then how do you explain that I'm riding around in your car?
Well, you can explain it.
No, I can't.
Put your hand on top of mine.
Gosh, Leon gently grazing the balls.
Hand's gone.
They're having like a party over
No.
here, so.
Put it back.
Convenient.
What happened, Otto? It didn't go through.
I can alter the density of my electromagnetic field. Now,
Aren't you glad I went?
Did I do that?
we did.
I'll go for the golden one, the one of fortune.
I wish you wouldn't do that.
Sorry, I keep forgetting. But this is the building. The facts you programmed into my system were looking for a common denominator. This is it. Global Guard.
Private security company?
Hired by each company involved with an employee disappearance.
Hey, mister. Who you think you are?
You knew.
I'm very sorry, but I'm quite new to this world. Forgive me.
Dispatch is Unit 14. I'd like to report seeing it. I'd like to report seeing it.
I'll take that. Oh, thank you.
Never mind. I'm gonna take the rest of the night off.
But what do we
What's the
wanna
logic
do
in
with
coming here
it?
at this time of night?
I require more information to begin tracking Jack. Are not these later hours best
This
for
will
breaking and
just
entering?
How do you propose
hit
to...
this one.
I can only show you. Come. Enter my dimension.
You're kidding.
I'm not programmed to kill. Move into my form.
Crap.
And I got Christmas colors left. I got
Hey,
blue.
I'm you.
Christmas.
Never be me. Still you.
Well, then how can I be talking with your
You
body?
hear that one's on Merry
Talking
Christmas
through my
Day.
body.
So that's just another. No, that's not really the whole.
That's the whole song? Christmas, Merry Christmas.
The door's locked.
Where'd you,
How are we
where
gonna
did
get
you hear
inside?
that?
Radio.
Oh.
Like the structure of this building is like a sieve to me.
Meaning
It's
what?
a lot of Merry
You can
Christmases.
see through the walls?
See through them. I can walk through them.
Wow! Why do I feel like it's a little risky breaking into a place that specializes in security?
Probably because we're not alone.
What?
Look. I can see 8 life forms seated in the room at the end of this corridor.
So can I. Uh-oh, here comes one of them now.
It's time to make a Christmas miracle.
Cursor will give us away.
No, he won't. Cursor, stop. Hurry.
I need to
I'm going with that.
Now you stay with us. We must get there before the meeting breaks up.
It is like a
We
spot
may
for
get
the
vital
table, but
information.
the only thing that gets in the way is that one pole. Just
biggest.
Involves the unexpected abduction of police officer Lieutenant Jack Curtis.
Otto!
Shh. Now, the Interpol agent working with him has managed to escape and has still not been located. But in light of what we now know about Tanya Dubois' relationship with Officer Curtis, it seems obligatory to me that she be marked for priority removal. Any dissenting votes? Find
It
her,
was a good
remove her in
attempt.
time for our scheduled flight tomorrow night.
Well,
If there's no further business, we'll adjourn.
Come on, we've got to get out of here.
I need all the information I can digest, and we haven't gone through their files.
Forget the files. We have more important things
Oh,
to
it's even now.
Alright, so we have ourselves a game.
What's the matter?
No, it's like a.
I will say, that's one thing about pool though, is it can change like that. You could be way behind and then catch up in no time.
Now I know I've heard something.
What happened?
I'm afraid my batteries need charging.
Whoa, what a Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas.
Otto, someone's trying the door.
I don't know of a Christmas scene.
Did you see that? Like when it went down there, it was like...
Yeah, I mean, your shots are good. I mean, it's not like you're. I mean, they're going in the direction.
The elevator.
You're right.
It was a lot of power because it was like.
Oh, you just hit it too hard.
Yeah.
Missed. How could I? He was only 10 yards away. The question is, who is he and what's he doing here?
Oh. Stop.
Those bullets. How did he miss?
He didn't. Cursor?
Oh, come on. Really? Really? Really?
Really, really.
To the other hole. Like the same. People go to the opposite.
There he goes.
Alright. I feel it. Stop.
It's some kind of sports.
Oh my gosh!
Keep in mind, I didn't say
can't
we
do
were
any better in traffic
good,
than we can.
just that we were gonna play. Yeah.
We are competing champions.
I can make it.
Champions of like the losers league. I do think we're better than like the average bar goer, though. I mean, we've seen some people play pretty bad when we go to some season.
Yeah, I've seen some people take this little sucker and go.
They just knock it off the table.
How are we going to explain
Like,
this to
it's
Mr. Hunt?
pretty bad. Oh, one time I
Very
saw this
careful.
girl. She was holding the pool stick like
Very
this.
careful.
Oh.
And like the guy she was with, maybe it was a tactic, or maybe she was sure to like get with the guy. Because of course, then he comes up behind her to like, you know, hold the stick.
It was a tactic. It was like, oh, how did not?
Oh, I don't know how to do it. Tell me how to do
She
it.
didn't mention Interpol or Jack.
But yeah, she was seriously like holding it like a spear, you know, like.
Afraid to share his information
I
with
was
the
like,
police
oh
department
god,
for
that
some
is not, that's not good.
I wondered about that.
But he helped her out, you know, as a gentleman does.
Hey, just hold it down, Evish.
It's Nebuchadnezzar. It's from the Aramaic.
I don't care if it's from the
Whoa!
Exactly what I meant to do.
Yeah, but you didn't scratch.
Yeah.
You did not scratch,
Well, if he ain't
making it even harder.
thinking of taking a roommate, kid?
Maybe.
I
Kind of.
need a close.
I don't know.
See, normally I'd have to charge you extra, but in his case,
Closely away from.
I'll let you know.
you do that.
Thank you, Moneypenny. I'd like to think of you as my own little octopusy.
Why'd you do that?
Well, you programmed me to. James Bond, remember?
Oh.
No matter how you're programmed, we're still gonna have trouble explaining you.
Not at all. I won't be around that often.
What?
Walter. there's never
Oh, could be that
power
way.
available during the day when everyone else
Nothing to
does.
see here. Nothing about that.
Otto, we got hot leads and we gotta work on them.
Walter, you can work on them. You're a policeman.
Keep your seatbelt on.
Computer room expert. I don't go out in the field.
Why not?
Well,
And yes, it's on recording, it's on
Well, it's
camera.
going
The
to have to
league,
be if you're to
the
find out
league
what's wrong
camera
with
is now on.
No pressure, no pressure.
I know it's got his gut.
You're dimming.
Right now, this moment, I can feel 3 million toasters,
very nice.
waffle irons, and television sets turning on. There go the electric
You.
razors, toothbrushes, and heaters. I'm sorry, Walter.
Somehow I think this April is gonna go in no dreams
The rest is up
as
to
soon
you.
as I go to hit it.
I'll be there when the facts
Oh.
warrant my appearance.
It's like the magic 8-ball. But it only works for me.
Oh, God. What have I done?
What is the shows that you have on?
Automan.
Automan? What is... Okay, it looks interesting. It sounds pretty funny.
Well, it's just quirky and silly. I mean, I'm sure for its time, it probably was like, oh, this is cutting edge. Oh. But for now, it's like, oh my gosh, looking at 2025, it does look done.
I mean, it definitely gives me like Tron vibes.
Oh, I think that's, yeah, definitely I can see.
Is that kind of like a similar time frame probably too?
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah.
Start up the street. We can't stop anyone playing.
Why?
They're looking for me.
Who's looking for you?
The people who have Jack.
Who are they?
I was hoping you could tell me.
What's your connection to Jack? And what makes you think I could help?
We were working together.
Just be kind.
From the Los
You won't get hurt.
Angeles And an eye from Switzerland.
He didn't mention that.
What did he mention?
A lot of names, dates, companies. He wanted to find a correlation between them.
Did you find any?
Yes, my friend.
Oh,
That is my computer found that each of the companies had a tie-in with
Oh,
Global
wow.
Guard.
Global Guard.
No pressure?
No pressure.
God, if they are involved.
Right. No one's safe. They
Winner
practically
takes all.
control all the investigations.
Why
Congratulations.
When we find Jack, we'll know.
Good job.
Thank you, Walter.
Yeah, but it was, yeah, but no, Korea had some good shots too. All right.
Hopefully you guys enjoyed us playing billiards, even though we weren't that good tonight, or at least I wasn't. Paul won all 3 games, but that's okay, we had a lot of fun. But before we close out this vlog video, I just wanted to show you some of Paul's artwork. Isn't it cool? He's got all these amazing drawings that he does, which are really awesome. But also look at his little sculptures. Well, they're not little, but all his sculptures over here. He has these super cool sculptures that he makes out of like hot glue, and they are so awesome. He's got several like bubblegum characters, and he has those on his Facebook page, which are pretty cool. But all of his different figures and characters are super cool. Yeah, I just thought you guys might like to see those. He definitely has a unique style of art that he does for sure.
That registration, and you know who that car
Then we
belongs
do-
to. I want to know who he is and what this is all about.
Which one's your favorite, Paul?
Car is on a corporate.
Do you have a favorite?
Yeah, I
Probably
got
some
actually
dummy holding
two.
Which
company
one?
For someone else.
So,
what do you want
the
to check it
first
out?
one is
You like the paint
actually
job,
over
the
there,
wire
the
wheels,
bubble
you
gum.
like the
But
car, what?
I would have to give a shout out to this first one I made.
kidnapping,
This
I-
first little guy.
When?
Second one would be this one right
Oh
here.
yeah, that one's really cool.
With the missiles on the
Kidnapping
side.
in Chinatown?
And I love his like monocle piece. It's really cool, and the joint.
Gentlemen. Distinguished gentlemen.
Definitely very cool. Well, thanks for tuning in and coming with us to play billiards and having some beer and having a good time. But stay tuned for all month long. We're having Vlog Mania, Mania, Mania.